right, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the kitchen because guess what we're doing? We are baking. We're making cookie butter cookie bars today. And I like any excuse to try and attempt to be trending. So let's begin! All of the ingredients and all of the measurements that you're going to need for this recipe will be up on my blog, and I will link that down below. I'm just gonna start by combining my dry ingredients together. I've got flour, salts, and it was either baking powder or baking soda. But I mean, you can't substitute. You just have to go to the blog to see which one it was. Gonna whisk these together with a whisk that is far too large for this bowl. Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna set that aside. Now into a medium bowl, I'm gonna combine my wet ingredients, which is my melted butter. Ooh, I can't tell if that was a satisfying noise or not. And then I'm going to add in 2 eggs plus an additional egg yolk. So, yolky situation. Gonna whisk these together. The great thing about this is all of it can be done in essentially one bowl. You don't have to pull out your stand mixer or anything like that. So if you need cookies stat, a cookie emergency, you got it. Once that's combined, I'm now going to add in the cookie butter. And if you don't know what cookie butter is, it's also called Biscoff or like speculoos. You know, it's just Americans trying to be British. This is the American brand version. Like if peanut butter was made out of graham crackers and a little gingerbready, but not too much. If you don't want to use cookie butter, you don't have to, but I mean, I highly recommend it. Plus you can get it at Trader Joe's now. If you feel like it's too thick, you can definitely put it in the microwave to have it thin out, but I don't mind having an additional arm workout to try and get this in. I'm gonna stir this in and really, it's just a good arm workout for just your right arm. Okay. It's really sticky, it's really thick, and I'm actually breaking a sweat. Now I'm going to add in like a teaspoon or so of vanilla. I'm just gonna do a splash, eyeball it. It's a little more than a teaspoon, it's okay. Mix that in again. Oh, that's pretty. Now into this, we're going to take our dry ingredients and slowly fold them into the wet. So I'll probably do about a half at a time. And I like using a spatula for this because a whisk, it just gets congested, gets clogged, gets all gooey, and it's really, 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 really hard to clean whisks. It's also really hard to say the multiple of whisks. You wanna make sure that there's no flour still running through it. If you've got a little bit right now, it's okay because we're obviously going to finish by adding the rest of the flour. Folding this in. Try not to make a total mess, but you know, spilled flour just looks like drugs on your counter, which depending on the company you keep, might make you look really cool. Which I did take a BuzzFeed quiz the other day. It was like, are you cool or not cool? And I got 100% not cool, which made me feel really great about myself. I really should not have done arms today. My poor triceps. Ooh. Now I'm going to go in and add, did anyone hear that I said go, kind of Canadian? I'm going to go in and add chocolate chunks. As opposed to chocolate chips, I think chocolate chunks are not only prettier, but you just get more chocolate, which isn't that always the goal? So I'm gonna pour all of these in. I wanna make sure we have enough going through the actual cookie bar. And you can use any kind of chocolate chips that you want, and if you like nuts in your cookies, but you could add white chocolate, milk chocolate, these are semi-sweet, just because I find that the cookie butter is pretty sweet. And once this is all mixed up, that's your batter. And if your parents or your guardians aren't looking, you can totally eat the batter, but it has raw eggs. So don't blame me if you get sick. And also don't blame me as naming my podcast. Nice segue, Megan. I already preheated the oven to 325, which would have been great information to tell you at the beginning of this video, but I highly doubt that any of you started baking with me as soon as you started watching this video. I have a 8x8-inch pan here that I've already sprayed with baking spray, and I've lined it with these little parchment sheets just because it makes it easier to pull the cookies out when they're done. So I'm going to pour this baby in. Yeah, get in there. No matter what, it just sounds sexual. Scrape off all of the excess, smooth it out so it's in all of the nooks and crannies. And you just wanna make sure it's one even layer. So once we have them all smoothed out and pretty, we're going to pop them into the oven for 30 to 40-ish minutes, depending on how hot your oven is running. When making this before, I found that because of the oil and like the fat content of the cookie butter, they do need a little bit more time. You wanna wait till they're golden brown on the outside and the middle isn't jiggly. You don't want it to be shiny. You want it to look cracked on the top, like you're at the Cheesecake Factory and they give you a Pizookie. No, that's BJ's. I'm so sorry, BJ's. I really sold you short. Sold you short? Just wanna make a dirty joke, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna pop these in the oven and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. These are what they look like when they're out of the oven, and yes, I did Food Network this shit and make this the night before, so now I just have 2 batches of cookie butter blondies, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. I'm gonna slice them up, and as I slice them up, we have a special guest. Crowd goes wild. Welcome, Allison Paul. Pew, 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 pew.
Surprise.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm about to be better though.
Who doesn't want to eat cookie butter blondies at, what time is it?
10:45, yeah. I'm all about a sweet breakfast.
Okay, I'm gonna do that thing where I just stand here and watch you eat.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite part of our friendship. I think it's what really got us close.
Do you like it? You like it? I mean, when Allison and I first became friends, I literally like sat her down and would make her eat marshmallow fluff. And I think I made you try cookie butter on this stuff just because I don't know, I was like, dance monkey dance, I have a Canadian friend. I want you to try these things. But
also you can't eat them.
And I don't even like that stuff. I was just curious. They're so easy. I think they're a great thing to bring to events, parties. I definitely brought a bunch of blondies to Super Bowl related things. Make some blondies. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to follow me on social media, I'll have all of my links listed down below along with Aislin's. You can just see our Instagrams, which you can very much tell that it's us taking pictures of each other for each other. You know, just synergy. Vlog squad. David Dobrik coming at you. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave your requests down below for other baking videos. See the full recipe down below on the blog, and I'll see you guys next time.